TikTok might have just received the best bid towards its potential of staying within the US and not getting banned out of any of them that have come through so far. And it's from an unlikely person, or is it all that unlikely? Let's backtrack a little bit. For those that do not know, TikTok was facing a ban. The social media platform was being outlawed within the United States and being told that it had to divest its interests from Chinese companies into the United States. This got overturned when President Trump took office. He put through an executive order to essentially give TikTok more time. That time, however, is running up quickly, coming this Saturday on April 5th. Well, within that, we also have seen that since this deadline is coming up, an unlikely person puts in a bid, that being Amazon. Amazon themselves has decided to put a bid in for TikTok. Obviously, all of these bids are confidential. We don't know what the actual bid is. That being said, within hours after this being released, Amazon's stock price rose about 2% with the ability for this to happen. Now, that being said, is this all that odd of a thing for Amazon to do? You would think that with it being a competing platform and social media, it's unlikely that this is something Amazon would really want. Well, yes and no. Earlier this year, Amazon actually did decide to close down its social media, quote unquote, platform Inspire, which was used primarily for influencers to pump out products and product advertisements of current Amazon products. Now, Inspire wasn't exactly the best take on a social media out there, as it was primarily just all within encompassing of Amazon's app, and therefore it wasn't really a great user experience at the end of the day, and most people didn't know it even existed. So this wouldn't necessarily be the first time that someone or Amazon in general is taking a leap into the social media world, but it also is a bit of a stretch in thinking that Inspire is anything like TikTok. Now, that being said, for any Amazon sellers out there, you know, in recent years with TikTok's boom, Instagram's boom, Reels, Shorts on YouTube, everything, user-generated content is huge for the e-commerce ecosystem. It is one of the biggest drivers of sales right now for many, many brands out there, and TikTok is the primary source of all of that user-generated content. In fact, this actually isn't all that out of character for Amazon when you think about what happened last year, where Amazon actually partnered with TikTok and it seemed to go under the radar, where they integrated their Buy with Prime ads onto TikTok. So similar to how you can buy with Prime on Shopify, you could add that in on TikTok as well. So it seemed almost counterintuitive. So last year, everyone was talking about TikTok Shop, and how it was growing and it was going to be this huge thing to overtake Amazon. And now we are here in April at a point in which Amazon has the ability to do the funniest thing ever, which is just buy TikTok Shop and just shut it down. I don't think that's what's going to end up happening. TikTok is a very, very big fish. It would be interesting to see how all of this plays out at the end of the day. We don't even know yet if Amazon is going to be the one with the winning bid after all. But I think if it were to go to anyone, Amazon is the most likely candidate. They have the software, they have the capabilities to host the entire platform. They also have the e-commerce backing with the idea of TikTok Shop and all that it has done, and the ability to really truly bring TikTok into essentially a more golden age of what it should have been in the first place. So I'm excited to see how this unravels, where all of this goes, and excited to see if yet another company goes into the Bezos portfolio.